rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Spartans football. This game, a really special one for those seniors tonight, as is their last home game. Of course, still have the Thanksgiving game against Long Meadow. But Spartans taking on the Putnam Beavers tonight, and seniors experiencing their last, well, regular season game as an East Long Meadow Spartan. Putnam about ready to kick off. And this senior night is underway. Magic Pinto returning from the 10. Cuts across the 20 and he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So the Spartans, led by Tyler Maloney, getting started. Last week, very strong game from Mike Magic Pinto. 4 touchdowns, including a 70-yard touchdown rush. As gets set here for the first play from scrimmage. As Colin Casey here alongside Tony Santino. And Tony, this should be a real exciting senior night for the Spartans.
Big night here tonight. It's always special. Great to be here again with you, Colin. And senior night's always a fun night here at East Long Meadow High School. Early on, a flag right away.
Wait the call. It's going to be against Spartans. I'll back them up 5 yards. So Spartans will start at their own 19-yard line, 1st and 15. Maloney lines up under center. Toss to the left, and that's going to go for a loss of about 5 yards. Nick Shea there on the carry.
It's like a flag there too. Colin came in right away. Not sure if we have a legal motion. Well, offsides on the defense. That's why they were so quick. There you go.
So Spartans gained those 5 yards they lost right back on the penalty. So we'll go back to 1st and 10. Spartans going into this game ranked number 4 in Western Mass, and Putnam ranked number 9. Putnam is 2-2. Spartans are 4-1, I believe.
I think 3-1.
3-1. I counted the bye week.
It's all right. An extra victory better than giving an extra loss.
Magic Pinto gains about 5 there. It'll be 2nd down.
Another beautiful night here, Colin, and absolutely jam-packed here at East Long Meadow High School.
Maloney drops back, looking downfield, And that pass is complete for a gain of about 15 yards and a first down.
Pinto on the backfield here did a nice job. Looked like a little wheel route there, and able to come up, get the ball down the sideline into some free space, and have a nice pickup for the Spartans here.
Spartans approaching midfield here. Just a minute into this matchup. 1st and 10. Toss to the right, flag on the play, and Matt Pinto is dragged down after a gain of 1. This might be offsides, I believe.
Again, it's 2 offsides, 2 encroachment penalties already on Putnam. I'm not sure if they're lined up in the neutral zone or if they're jumping there, but free yardage for East Long Meadow.
Spartans break from the huddle. It'll be 1st and 5. Senior Tyler Maloney under center. Maloney dropping back, thrown over the head of Aiden Kennedy. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Just like to acknowledge everyone here tonight. Colin Tyler Hadley on the field. Also Nina Fazio, the camera reporters there, both of them. Jamie Rook here up in the booth. Don Mackey, and it's great to be with everyone again here at East Long Meadow.
Maloney handoff to Magic Pinto, very close to a first down. Let's see if they'll give it to him. And they do. First down, East Long Meadow. Spartans looking to get Mike Magic Pinto involved early and quick. First down for the Spartans. Toss to Magic Pinto. He's going to be dragged down for a loss of 3. It'll be 2nd down. Maloney under center. 2nd and 12. Hand off to Magic Pinto. He's got speed. Cuts back and is taken down, but he looks to have enough for a first down.
An extended hand there for Putnam. Just caught the shoelace of Magic Pinto, or he was gone for 6.
Spartans now have it at Putnam's 35. Spartans last week with a very dominant performance against Holyoke. Maloney drops back, looking downfield to Riley Hill, and he's gone. 35-yard touchdown for the Spartans. It's 6-0.
And there it is, Colin. A beautiful play there as Maloney faked the pitch there, dropped back, and Putnam was biting on everything up front there as East Long Meadow had sucked him in on the first 5 or 6 plays there. Riley Hill able to get behind the defender there. Beautiful pass by Maloney for 6.
Just about 3 minutes into the game, the Spartans have struck early. Ben Bonavito looking for the point after attempt. Kick on its way. It's no good. So the Spartans with a 6-0 lead with 9:03 remaining in the first quarter.
And a missed extra point there for East Long Meadow. Hopefully that won't come back to bite them. But we've been seeing the problems they had last week with the special teams as well. So hopefully they get that rectified here soon tonight. But East Long Meadow did a beautiful job there, keeping everybody up near the line of scrimmage. Riley held, able to get behind the defenders there. And Maloney bought some time and just delivered a beautiful pass there to Riley Hill for the touchdown.
Seems that Spartans running the ball a lot early caused those members of the Putnam secondary to come in, and they just burned them down the field with that 35-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, it's a great point, Colin. You have to come up if you're the secondary for Putnam, or else you're going to be touching Majapinto 30, 40 yards down the field. And, you can only live with that so long. So they gambled there. They came up, and again, a beautiful job by the East Long Meadow coaching staff calling that play.
Great start here for the Spartans. Ben Bonavita back to kick it away. Low liner picked up at the 12. And good return. He gets a block, but he's taken out of bounds at about the 31-yard line.
Fans, stay tuned for our halftime show tonight. We're going to have the special production of the senior night, announcing every senior here, 14 seniors in total. That's at the half coming up.
So senior Josh Ortiz takes the field for the Beavers. Quarterbacks led his team to a 2-2 record last week. They had a very good game against West Springfield, but in the end they came up just short.
And Putnam's been tough in recent years. I believe they were number 1 or number 2 at one point. Giving East Long Meadow some good games here, so interesting to see.
Handoff and a great tackle there. Chase Sawyer making a great play, and that'll be a loss for Putnam.
And Adam, and Colin, we called his name quite a bit last week. Chase Sawyer had an outstanding game. He was up for our defensive player of the game last week, and looks like he's keeping things going in the right direction here tonight.
2nd and 13 for the Beavers. Ortiz under center. They hand it off again. Picks up a block, and he's taken down after about a 5-yard pickup, so it'll be 3rd down. Third and 4. Putnam with split backs. Ortiz hands it off again. And it's going to be a 1st down for Putnam. Some powerful running early from the Putnam Beavers.
Yeah, 3rd down and 4 there. And Putnam electing to run outside there, utilize some of their speed. They did a good job there, picked up a block, picked up about 9 or 10 yards in the play.
Now, Tony, this weekend has a great schedule of games across Western Mass, as number 2 Minnechaug taking on number 3 Central this week.
That should be a fantastic ball game. 2 of the powerhouses in recent years squaring off.
And that handoff will go for about 2 yards. 2nd down. Now, I may be wrong, but I also believe that number 1 in Western Mass, Long Meadow Lancers, taking on Westfield this week. Westfield off to a very tough start this year. They are 1-4.
Yeah, you don't see that out of that program too often. I believe they're very young, and it's a rebuilding year for them. They've been one of the top contenders also.
Swing pass out to the left side. That's good enough for a 1st down and more. It's at the 20, and he's taken down at the 15. Big gain there.
Yeah, I'm not sure who the first defender was that missed, but he was able to put a move on Chase Sawyer also right after that, and able to get to the outside there. And they're going to be tough to tackle in the open field, so it's something you got to try and square them up. And diving's probably not going to make it here. You got to go right at them.
That was a 6-foot senior, Javion Richardson, with a big gain there. 1st down for Putnam as they're in the Spartans' red zone.
I believe it's been 5 plays, 5 runs, Colin, for Putnam. So they're establishing the run game here early on.
Ortiz tosses to the right. And he is met after no gain. That's Richard Uclectorani on the tackle.
Yeah, that's a loss of about 7 or 8 yards there. Big play there by Richard.
Damon Davis on the run, but he's taken down after a significant loss. It's not too often you see someone lose 7 yards on a run play.
Yeah, that was almost like a reverse there. Pitch it deep in the backfield.
Play action. He's in trouble, firing downfield, and it's intercepted.
Nice job there. I'm not sure who ended up with a pick there.
James Martin with the interception.
Nice job there by Martin, able to go up and get the ball at its highest point there. And quarterback had some pressure there from the weak side. He knew he had to get rid of that ball probably quicker than he wanted to. But again, a nice job by Martin with the pick, and Esau Meadow takes over at their own 4-yard line.
Not Martin's first pick of the season. He had 2 in a game here at Esau Meadow High School against Amherst earlier this season. So Spartans with the ball inside their own 5. Hand off to Magipinto. Pickup of about 5 yards. Second down.
Putnam was a lot like East Meadow on that drive, where they're able to run, and tried to get over the top there like East Meadow did, but they weren't as successful as East Meadow was.
Senior night coming a little earlier this year than in the past years, as Spartans have 3 road games to close the season, as Magipinto breaks free. And he's taken down after picking up the first down.
Yeah, Colin, as you mentioned, senior night early this year. Usually it'd be like at least 2, maybe 3 or 4 weeks from now. But like you said, 3 road games. A tough schedule for the Spartans this year. I believe they have only 3 home games plus Longmeadow on Thanksgiving. So 4 home games and 5 or 6 away, I believe it is. So
yeah, one of the upcoming games against the second-ranked team in Western Mass. That's Minichog. Maloney to his right, looking down the field. He's in trouble. He's sacked. Great job of reading the quarterback there. I believe that was Gary White on the sack.
Yeah, Maloney had his eyes downfield there, and looked like Magipinto just kind of, I don't know if he gave up on the play or thought Maloney already threw the ball, but it seemed like he didn't try to get in front of the rusher there, and signals cross there, and Putnam gets a big sack.
Second down. Looks like Aiden Kennedy on the run. Gains a few yards. Still 3rd and long for Esau Meadow.
Well, 3rd and 18 here, and this has got the calling of a draw right here to Magipinto all day long, a delayed draw. See if he can get out to the open field and maybe get some running room.
That's one of the advantages of having one of the best running backs from Western Massachusetts. You can count on him to make a big play on 3rd down.
It's kind of like running back like USC.
Maloney looking downfield. He fires one. It's underthrown, tipped, and it's intercepted. Putnam returning it to the 50. Out of the 40, a huge hit. However, ball turned right back over on that tipped interception.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't have been too bad if it was picked off there and, tackled right away, because then it would have been equivalent to similar to a punt. But after the 20, 25-yard return on the pickoff, now Putnam's in good field position here at the Spartan 40.
Both quarterbacks throwing interceptions early on. Spartans still lead 6-0, 2:55 remaining in the first quarter. But the Beavers have it at East Long Meadow's 40-yard line. Oh, it's a reverse.
A lot of room.
He's got room. He's going down to the 30, to the 20, 10-5, touchdown. What a brilliant play call there. And it results in Javion Richardson taking it to the end zone for 40 yards.
That was a fantastic play there. East Long Meadow bit on the pitch, and you know, one of these times it's going to come back the other way, and it did there. And he had a lot of room there. Utilized his speed, untouched into the end zone for a 40-yard touchdown.
Point after attempt. If it is converted, Putnam will take the lead. Currently tied at 6.
Love you, Arnold.
It's a quarterback Ortiz, the kicker as well. Kickoff's way is blocked. It's on the ground. And East Long Meadow attempts to return it, but they do not get very far. But a good block there, and the game will remain tied.
Yeah, and Ortiz was, after the touchdown, I'm not sure if you noticed it, Colin, but he was talking some smack to the East Long Meadow bench here. We'll see how this, what happens with that as the game progresses, but that's not something you want to do.
So Putnam will be kicking off as it is 6-6, 2:44 remaining in the first quarter. Once again, it is senior night here at East Long Meadow High School. Senior class for football includes quarterback Tyler Maloney, wide receiver Richard Ucalecaranya, and key defender Connor Humphreys.
Seems like there's been a Humphreys on this team for about 8 years here. Between him and his brother Kyle.
Also, James Griffin, his brother John, just graduated last year. So Ortiz kicking off. It's almost like an onside kick. East Long Meadow just falls on it, not risking anything. It's Ryan Dunn picking that one up at the 33-yard line. So 2:41 remaining in the first quarter. Tyler Moe and the Sparks will take over. Match Pinto gets tripped up by his own man there for a second. He only gains about 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Spartans have it at their own 35-yard line, and it's 2nd down. Madge Pinto in the backfield, and Maloney will pitch it to Kennedy. And Kennedy running down the left side. He's got a first down, and he's still going, and they rule him out of bounds at about the Beavers' 39-yard line. Big run from Aiden Kennedy, the sophomore.
Nice job there by Aiden Kennedy as Maloney got him the ball real quick and able to seal up the block on the outside, get down the sideline for a big pickup for the Spartans as they're on the move here into Beaver territory.
Just under 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter, and Spartans have a first down. Maloney handoff. And it's Chase Sawyer going down the side. And he carries it all the way to the Putnam 10-yard line.
Chase Sawyer now into the offense here. As we see originally in the beginning of the year, the first game, Colin, we saw Venn carrying the ball as the three-headed monster. Now apparently Sawyer's going to handle that role. East Long Meadows keeps the three-headed monster going.
I believe all three, Kennedy, Magic Pinto, and Sawyer all have at least one carry for 20 or more yards.
Oh, yes, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Two of them happening on this drive.
Yep.
Putnam going to call a timeout here.
They're getting close to probably 75, 80 yards already on the ground here in this game. So that's a good sign for the Spartans. Timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them.
Back here at East Long Meadow High School. First down for the Spartans. Aiden Kennedy gets the handoff. Picks up about 2 yards. Second down. Spartans now in Putnam's red zone as game tied with 1:10 remaining in the first quarter.
Fast moving quarter here already. A lot of running plays.
Magic Pinto going, and he's in! Very impressive run from Mike Magic Pinto.
Incredible effort there by Mike as he was hit 3 or 4 times and shed off a few tacklers there. Great effort, great determination, and that's why he's one of the best in Western Mass.
12-6 the score now as Bonavita out for the extra point. Around the hole. Kick is up. And it's good. 13-6 the score now with 50 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
And that was Bonavita right on the extra point.
Yep.
That kick looked like it would have been good from 40 yards. That was impressive. He got that ball up quickly and deep.
Scoring summary in this game. Spartans kicked off the scoring with a 35-yard touchdown pass from Tyler Maloney to Riley Held. Then a couple of drives later, Putnam responds with a 40-yard touchdown screen pass to Javion Richardson. And as you just saw, Mike Magic Pinto running it from about 10 yards. And that's where we are now.
13-6 Spartans here. Late stages, first quarter. Cool night here at East Long Meadow, but a nice night.
And that kickoff is fielded at the 15. Run back across the 30 and taken down just shy of the 35-yard line. Putnam with decent starting field position here in the final minute of the first quarter.
Matt Reed going out to get the tee, and his counterpart Paulie Bradley here, 2 of East Long Meadow's faithful. Paulie got the headset on tonight.
Spartans defense back out on the field as Ortiz and company out there for Putnam. 1st and 10. Ortiz gives it to the fullback, and Jeremy Venn in on that tackle. Gain of only about 2 yards.
Yeah, Venn came a long way to make that tackle. He went around the other way, was cutting off the pitch to the outside, able to circle around. Good job by Venn, not giving up on the play, coming to make the tackle.
Something interesting is Putnam really hasn't attacked the Spartans secondary much, but I can kind of imagine the one time they did, James Martin came down with an interception. There's a screen, and Richardson is stopped for a loss of a yard or 2. And with that, first quarter is in the books. Spartans lead 13-6. We'll be right back to bring in a second. Back here at East Long Meadow High School, it's senior night, and the Spartans have a 13-6 lead over the Putnam Beavers. Second quarter just about to begin, and it's 3rd down for Putnam. Pass over the middle. It's good for a first, but Ryan Dutiel delivering a huge hit.
Nice tackle there by Ryan Dutiel, but not before the Beavers able to pick up the first down there. Nice throw there by the quarterback as well.
One of the first times the Beavers have completed a pass downfield. Most of them have just been little out routes or screen passes. First down and it's carry, flag on the play.
Yeah, we're going to have a holding there on Riley Held. He was trying to get to the outside, make that tackle. He couldn't get there.
Damon Davis on that carry, but it looks like it'll be wiped away, and it is. So we'll replay first down. First and 20. Putnam backed up to their own 36-yard line. There's a screen. Good blocking there. And it's going to be a gain of about 14 yards. Nice screen pass there from Putnam, as it's Davis picking up that pretty good gain.
A nice pickup there. Getting a lot of that yardage back and bring up second down and 6 now, manageable for the Beavers.
I believe it's Tyler Brown shaken up. Seeing the trainer here on the Spartan sideline.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You never want to see anybody hurt or sick. I'm not sure if he's sick or not, but hopefully he'll be okay.
Handoff just short of a first down, so it'll be 3rd and short for the Beavers. I can't imagine Putnam throwing the ball in this play, so they've just been rushing the ball left and right here in the first half.
Yeah, I think you could go to the bank here that they're going to run this football here in East Long Meadow territory. Probably 2-down territory anyway for them if they do come up a little bit short.
3rd and 2. Handoff up the middle, that's good for a first.
That's a great quarterback sneak I've ever seen. It picked up about 16, 17 yards.
Sawyer on the tackle, but Putnam with the first. 9.5 minutes remaining in the first half. First and 10 for the Beavers. Handoff, good for a gain of maybe 5. Early on, Putnam running the ball in all kinds of fashions.
Yeah, they're quick. They really are a quick football team. Giving East Long Meadow some fits right now on the ground. And this is one team you probably don't want to fall behind because they can be very effective running the football and keeping the ball out of your hands.
2nd and 5. Play action, then just missing the tackle.
That's going to be a hold.
And that one almost picked off. So it'll be 3rd down. Good coverage there from the Spartans.
I think they're going to take the penalty here. There's going to be a hold here. You can call it a hold, you can call it a tackle, you can call it whatever you want. But as you mentioned, Colin, during the call, Venn was trying to get to the quarterback, couldn't get there. Looks like they're going to send him back here.
So with penalty probably being accepted, it's going to be 2nd and 15. Ortiz drops back. Under pressure, firing one downfield. He's got a man. There's contact, and then there's no flags though, so it's incomplete.
That is outstanding coverage there, Colin. Was that Matt Pinto? I'm not sure who that was. 30, Chase Sawyer. Outstanding play as he stayed with the receiver. At the last minute, he's undersized. The receiver has a significant height advantage there, as you could tell. He went up and caught the ball at the highest peak there and able to knock it down. Outstanding job there by Chase Sawyer, saving 6 points.
Yeah, there was nothing wrong with that throw from Josh Ortiz. He put it in a very good spot for his receiver, but just stellar defense. Third down for the Beavers. Ortiz drops back. Under pressure, he escapes it, and he's taken down. That's Ryan Dunn taking the sack.
Nice job there by Ryan Dunn, able to get Ortiz. Ortiz slow in getting up. He's going to bring up 4th down and very, very long here for Putnam.
Ortiz hobbled a little bit as he was met hard by Ryan Dunn. I believe Nick Shea also in on that.
And that's why I mentioned earlier you never want to mouth off and talk smack to somebody during a game because you're going to have your number the rest of the game.
Looks like Putnam will call a timeout. Going to get some substitutions in. With 4th and 20, Putnam really has no other choice but to punt the football away.
Looks like Mike's going to be deep with, is that Ryan back there?
Ryan Dutil, yes.
They have to be 2 of the fastest guys in Western Mass right there.
Absolutely. Soft snap, almost, it is blocked. Picked up by, that's Ortiz with it, but he's taken down by Ryan Dunn again. So turnover on downs.
Looks like number 72 got the block for East Long Meadow. Colin, I'm not sure if you noticed, but the snap was very slow and wobbly, and didn't give the kicker enough time to get rid of the football there. And nice job, number 72 for East Long Meadow came up with the block there.
I'm not quite sure who 72 is actually. Is might be Jacob DeMayo. Spartans have it now.
Tom Mannerite with the block.
Aiden
Nice
Kennedy
job.
with a big gain. First down. Yes, we've confirmed it is Tom Mannerite blocking the punt. It was then picked up by Josh Ortiz, and he really had nowhere to go. Ryan Dunn just met him immediately.
Yeah, he looked like he hesitated. If he went right away to the outside, I thought he had some room there, but maybe not.
Maloney is in trouble and he's sacked. That sack made by Vashon Reed. So it'll be 2nd and 12 with 6:34 remaining in the first half. And both these quarters really moving by swiftly.
Yeah, already halfway through this quarter.
Maloney to match Pinto up the middle, tackle down hard, and he's just short of a first down.
And if East Long Meadow could utilize some clock here and get in for 7, this would be a huge lift before the half. Huge turn of events.
East Long Meadow currently up 13-6 over Putnam. That handoff to Magic Pinto, picking his way through defenders. It looks like he has enough for first down. Spartans do have first down, as they now have it at Putnam's 28-yard line. Oh, Maloney almost sacked, but instead Magic Pinto is gone. That's number 2. 19-6, he saw that.
Unbelievable, Colin. You think he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and all of a sudden he just comes out of the pile and just makes a cut, and he's gone to the end zone. Quick 6 for Magic Pinto. Spartans expand the lead to 13. Looking to add on.
Just an impressive athlete. Just gets it done so well here at the running back position. So Bonavita blasting that one just wide. 19-6 the score now with 5:24 remaining. I believe this is their it's their third string holder there, because Matt Barrett went down with an injury. I believe he's their primary holder, and then Tyler Brown also leaving this game.
That's a good point, Colin. Tyler Brown leaving the game here, and that's a good point. Could be causing some of the problems here with the kicking game.
So the Spartans kick off. Putnam has done a decent job stopping Magic Pinto earlier, but Magic Pinto's starting to find the holes in their defense. Bonavita's kick is high and deep, and Putnam returns. Out across the 30, he's got blocking, goes to the outside of the 40 to the 50. He's got one man to beat, it's Bonavita, and he does! Putnam returns that kick for a touchdown.
Wow, that was quick, very quick. Able to get to the outside there, use his speed. He didn't have much room there, but able to get by Bonavita, as you mentioned, and get in for 6. Putnam right back in the ball game here.
That kick that return might have been about 80 yards for a touchdown. Very good blocking on that play from Putnam, and they answer right back. 19-12 the score with 5:09 remaining in the second quarter. Timeout called by Putnam. And with that, we'll take a break. 5:09 remaining in the first half. 19-12, the Spartans lead. Back here at East Long Meadow High School. Spartans lead 19-12 over Putnam here on senior night. Putnam goes for 2, and he appears to be just short. He is. Good stop there by the Spartans. So it'll remain a 7-point game with 5 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the first half.
And extra points are certainly an adventure here tonight, Colin, as we've seen 4 out of the 5 missed. Missed or blocked, I should say, but East Long Meadow holds on to a 7-point lead here.
So after giving up a touchdown, Putnam's offense not taking the field, as kick returned 80 yards for a touchdown. So the Spartans will be getting the ball back as they look to once again make it a 2-possession game before the half's end. Ortiz kicking off. Very short kick. Picked off after just beyond the 20. I believe it's Ryan Dutil. dragged down at the 30.
Kickoff return to number 18, Ryan Gutierrez.
Yeah, I think East Long Meadow can move their kick return men up about 15 or 20 yards. And it doesn't seem to have a leg here for Putnam.
Maloney and company heading back out onto the field. Not a surprise, Mike Madpinto already 2 touchdowns here in just the first half. Finished with 4 last week. We'll see how many he finishes with tonight. That play's going to go for a loss. Second and 13 for the Spartans. Second down. And that handoff gains a yard back. Madpinto getting it. It'll be 3rd and long for East Long Meadow. Something to think about if the Spartans do not get this 3rd down. You wonder if they are in 4-down territory. I don't think so, because they are at their own 30-yard line right now. Maloney in trouble, and he's taken down. So it'll be 4th down, and I don't think there's a question. Looks like East Long Meadow will be punting.
Yeah, you got to kick it away here in your own territory here. 3.5 to go, and Putnam getting the ball back here. It's going to make for an interesting end of the first half, beginning of the second half, as Putnam could technically have a touchdown lead without East Long Meadow even getting the ball.
Once again, stay tuned for the end of the half, as we'll show the senior appreciation before the game.
It's our LCAT halftime show.
Spartans looking to punt the ball away. Putnam starting to gain some momentum here. And I think there's been a timeout call. There is. So with 2:50 remaining in the first half, Spartans lead the Putnam in a tight game, 19-12. Back here at East Long Meadow High School, 2:50 remaining in the first half. Spartans lead Putnam 19-12. And they're punting away. Solid punt.
Nice kick.
Takes a bounce, and it's going to be fielded and returned. Some good blocking. He's still on his feet. And he's finally brought down at about the East Long Meadow 30-yard line. Another solid return from Putnam's special teams.
Yeah, it looked like he may have gotten away with a clip there, Colin. A little push from behind, but
yes,
official didn't see it, and Putnam the beneficiary, and they'll take over 1st and 10 just inside the East Long Meadow 30-yard line.
So Putnam has it, and they do have a chance to tie the game before the end of the half. Josh Ortiz, 7 and white, leading his offense back out onto the field. Senior quarterback. Looks like Davis in the backfield for him. And he gives it to Davis, who's tripped up after no gain.
Connor Humphreys, a nice job there, reaching out as he was being blocked. Made the tackle there. Short pickup for Putnam. They probably still have all 7 of their timeouts left, I believe, right?
Yeah. Clock ticks down to 2 minutes remaining. It's Putnam with a 2nd and 9 at the 29 of East Long Meadow, and it looks like a flag on the play. It's a false start on Putnam. So I'll back him up. 2nd and 14 now, with a minute 56. So once again, the final 3 weeks of the Spartans regular season, they do take on Minnechaga and Westfield, and then close the season in West Springfield on Halloween night. 2nd and 14, Ortiz looking down the field. He might have a guy, but he can't quite get it to him. 3rd down.
Sawyer right with the coverage there, but couldn't pick up the ball, and thankfully that ball was thrown too far and outside for the intended receiver, Richardson there, but good coverage there by Sawyer. It's going to bring up 3rd and 14 here for the Beavers.
Sawyer not only getting it done here on defense, he also had a very strong run, gained about 25 yards or so on in the first quarter. 3rd and 14. That screen pass is incomplete. It'll be 4th down. And interesting decision here from Putnam to go for it or to punt. I believe the punting unit's going to come out, though, and they will.
You're right, Colin. This is an interesting call here. I guess you kind of have to kick it away. Hate to give the ball back to East Long Meadow, but you don't really have a choice here. If it's under 6-7 yards, you got a shot. But 4th and 14, it's a different story. We're going to a fake here.
Hang on a sec. And Spartans call timeout. They're not going to have any of that. I believe it's a smart timeout. Don't want to be in a bad formation when a fake punt happens.
Yeah, that's a smart call there. I'm not. They may have been just trying to draw them offside here to be able to go for it 4th and 9 maybe, but we'll see.
Yeah, you wonder if they would still, if it was 4th and 9, would they with a?
I think they would go for it then because they're inside the 30. It's more reasonable to pick up the 1st down.
Especially with their very strong run game. Beavers appearing to punt, but they move up once again. You have to wonder if the fake's in order. It's not. It's a very soft punt. Oh, that looks good, but it does go into the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
And the Putnam player was running alongside the ball as it kept going into the end zone. He could have downed that ball very easily inside the 2-yard line, but for some reason he just kept running alongside the ball, didn't realize where he was on the field. That's one thing you always have to know, where you are on the football field.
Spartans still have 1 minute and 13 seconds, so there's still time for them to do something. That could be a costly 18 or so yards that ball will come out to.
And you know when you have a number 10 in the backfield, it could be 1st and goal on the next play. Could be 6 points also.
Madge Pinto is out there. As Maloney takes a snap, he drops back. Oh, he's in trouble or he's sacked. It'll be 2nd down. They're about 16. And you have to wonder if the Spartans aren't going to take any chances now and just sit on it until halftime.
2nd and 16.
I'd still hand the ball off to number 10. Take my chances.
Yeah, you're killing the clock while still having a chance. Madge Pinto gains a couple of yards there, not too much though.
When you have a guy like that on your team, you want every single handoff you can get to him.
Final 15 seconds ticking off the clock. Spartans in no rush.
Yeah, they're going to take it to the locker room here.
So they're still in the huddle. And they're not going to get this final play off. So after one half of play, Spartans lead the Putnam Beavers 19-12. We'll be back to bring you the second half of action in a little bit, but we now leave you for the pregame ceremonies of this senior night at East Long Meadow High School.
Enjoy, everyone.
We would like to recognize the Spartan football cheerleaders. First is Caitlin Forbes. She is met on the field by her mom, Jen, dad, Joe, and younger brothers, Nolan and Colin. Caitlin is currently an active member of the cheerleading and softball teams. She has been cheerleading since the 2nd grade, and she hopes to attend Elmira College in the fall, where she is being recruited for cheerleading, and she is planning to study to become a nurse. And the second senior cheerleader is Mari McLaughlin. She is met on the field by mom Jennifer, dad Kevin, and brother Brennan. Mari is a captain of the ELHS cheerleading team. She has been cheerleading since 2nd grade and has been on the high school team all 4 years. Mari plans to study neuroscience at Syracuse University. She wishes the football team good luck tonight and thanks them for helping out this year. Mari would like to dedicate this game to her parents and Nicholas Coleman watching from above. And now we would like to recognize the senior football players. Halfback and cornerback, number 25, Arnie Arneson. Arnie is undecided on which college, but plans to major in business management. Arnie wants to wish all of his fellow seniors a great game and finish to the season. Cornerback, number 3, Tyler Brown. Greeted by his mom and dad, Jennifer and Tom, and sisters Jordan and Lindsay. Tyler plans to attend Carolina Coast University, majoring in business. Defensive tackle, number 63, Gavin Butler. Greeted by his parents, Angela and Gary, and sisters, Jillian, Jenna, and Addison. Gavin plans to attend Stick for criminal justice. Center, defensive tackle, number 76, James Griffin. Center and defensive tackle, number 76, James Griffin. Greeted by his mother, Karen, and his father, Robert. Aunt Ann, Aunt Deb, Uncle Brian, Grandmother Ann, and Brother John. James plans to attend community college for 1 year and transfer to Coastal Carolina. Wide receiver and strong safety, number 85, A.J. Grondalski. Greeted by his mom, Randy, his dad, Andy, and his brother, Drew. AJ has not decided on a college yet, but plans on majoring in criminal justice or computer forensics. Greeted by his mom, Lynn, dad, TJ, sister, Emily. Offensive lineman and defensive lineman, number 72, Thomas Mannerite. Greeted by his mom, Lynn, his dad, TJ, and sister, Emily. Tommy is planning to attend Stick for 2 years and then join the Air Force.
Running back, number 28, Brandon.
Running back, number 28, Brandon Monzillo. He is greeted by his mom, Gina, his father, Michael Sullivan, brother, Tim Sullivan, grandmother, Angie, and Uncle Dan.
Brandon would like to dedicate tonight to his grandpa watching from above.
Brandon plans to attend Stick to become an electrician. Brandon would like to dedicate tonight to his grandpa watching from above.
Linebacker, number 78, Ethan Prendergast.
Linebacker, number 78, Ethan Prendergast. He is greeted by his dad, Jerry, his girlfriend, Emily, and brother, Eli. Ethan plans to join the Navy.
Defensive back, number 30, Chase.
Defensive back and halfback, number 30, Chase Sawyer. Greeted by his father, Mike, grandparents, Verna and Bob Skelton, and grandfather, Tom Sawyer. Chase plans to attend a 4-year college. Wide receiver and linebacker, number 12, Richard Ukalegaranya.
Number 12, Richard Ukalegaranya.
Greeted by his aunt Ehi, his uncle Leke, siblings Edward, Toby, and Yemi. Richard has been playing football since the 5th grade and plans on attending college. Defensive end and left guard, number 55, Captain Connor Humphreys. Greeted by his mother, Lynn, grandparents, Richard and Jean, father, Scott, Liz, Elliot, and Carson.
Connor plans on attending a 4-year college and continuing his athletic career.
Connor plans on attending a 4-year college and continuing his athletic career. Tackle, number 53, Captain Brett Smith. Greeted by his dad, Scott, his mom, Carola, and his sister, Shelby. Brett plans to attend college, majoring in business administration and finance. He is a 3-year varsity starter. Brett would like to thank his family, teammates, and coaches for all their support through the years and for making the past 4 seasons so memorable. Middle linebacker and fullback, number 24, Captain Nick Shea. Greeted by his mom, Lori, his dad, Mark, and sister, Jessica. Nick plans on attending college, and a message from his parents: we love you and wish you all the best life has to offer.
Quarterback, number 8, Tyler Maloney.
Quarterback, number 8, Tyler Maloney.
Greeted by his parents, Donna and John Maloney. Brother
Greeted by his parents Donna and John Maloney, brother and teammate Kevin, and brother Casey. Tyler plans to continue his education in college, where he will study business and sports marketing. He wishes his fellow seniors and teammates good luck in tonight's game and for the rest of the season.
And finally, Spartan superfans, Paul Bradley and Matt Reed.
And finally, Spartan superfans, Paul Bradley and Matt Reed.
Hey, Timo!
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Congratulations to all the seniors and their parents.
Hey, do I get those flowers?
Today's game is brought to you in part by The Pizza Shop, home of the legendary dough, located on Shaker Road in East Longmeadow. And sports fans, stay in touch with all of East Longmeadow High School sports by following us on Twitter using our handle @LCatSports. And if you miss any of the games on TV, you can watch the game at your leisure by visiting us on YouTube and searching LCAT 01028.
Back here at East Long Meadow High School, second half of football underway here on senior night. Ball fielded at 20 by Putnam. And a nice return out to about the 40-yard line. As after one half of play, the Spartans are up 19-12 in a very closely fought game, Tony. Once again, I'm Colin Casey alongside Tony Santinello, bringing you Spartans football action here at East Long Meadow High School.
Nice cool night here, Colin, and crowd still here. Good ball game. 19-12 Spartans, early moments, second half. Hope you all enjoyed the halftime show of our senior presentation. And the band, as Jamie Rook points out.
Hand off up the middle, gain of about a yard. It'll be second down.
I'm smelling food up here in the booth, but I'm not sure what it is. If it's chili or... I'm not a chili fan, but something smells pretty good.
I can use something warm right now. It's getting,
like a fire?
Colder out there, yeah. Second down, handoff to the left. And that's going to go for a loss. Great job covering up the run there from the Spartans. That's DK Walker, senior, getting that carry on the end around. Third and 11.
We live down in Connecticut, and so she's having a great time. But middle school is a whole different scene. Oh, yeah.
Putnam lining up here with a split eye. Dropping back is Ortiz, throwing down the field, tipped, and almost a miraculous catch made there from Walker.
Incredible try there as he tried to tip it to himself there and reached behind his back there to touch it. Nice effort. Comes up for naught, and East Long Meadow looking to get the ball back here as Putnam brings out the punting team.
So with the 4th and 11 forthcoming, Putnam no choice but to punt. Madge Pinto, or it looks like actually it's only Madge Pinto.
Straight up in the air.
Short punt. And And it's going to be fouled upon at the 50-yard line.
I know what the smell is, Colin. It's burnt popcorn. That's what I smell. Burnt popcorn. Trying to figure out what it was. That's what it is.
Well, I'm glad we know.
We all know now. I'm sure you'll all be relieved at home.
First down, East Long Meadow.
And the number 4 ranked East Long Meadow Spartans take the field on offense. Magic Pinto with the handoff, burst to speed, and he picks up 9. Magic Pinto with just a lot of speed coming out of that backfield, as he always provides Spartans with.
2nd and 2.
Second and short. This one to Aiden Kennedy, and he's got enough for first.
Ball carried by Aiden Kennedy.
Nice job, East Long Meadow, mixing it up here amongst the running backs and looking to take a nice sustained drive here and get into the end zone.
So the Spartans with another first down. They only have 1 loss on the season, that to number 3 ranked Central 3 weeks ago, actually, with the bye. Maloney's pass over the head of Ukalekaranya, flags on the play.
Flags everywhere. That one looked ugly, Colin, from the beginning.
135. 023 135. Someone's got you down or donated back, right?
And I'm not sure what the penalty there was, but it appears to be on the Spartans. I think it's unsportsmanlike. That's a big penalty.
That is a big penalty. It brings up 1st and 25 now.
It's a 15-yard penalty.
Oh.
1st and 25.
Should expect a handoff here to Magic Pinto. He might be able to get a lot of this back on the ground. He gets it, and he breaks free! Oh, what a run from Mike Magic Pinto.
Great call by you, Colin, thinking he might get most of it back. He got almost all of it back as he falls just about 4 yards short of the first down, but a great run, a pickup of 21 from Mike Magic Pinto.
Just like that, it's 2nd and 4 for East Long Meadow after just having a 1st and 25. He gets it again. Lunging ahead, he may have a first down.
You know, one thing about Mike, he always knows where the markers are and where the end zone is. And he's always planting and cutting to be able to get to that marker and knowing where it is. Great job there, able to get the first down, and a huge pickup for East Long Meadow to keep this drive going.
After the Putnam punt, Spartans took over, and their offense has just been ready to go. Started with good field position at the 50, and they're now closing on the red zone, but there's a loss. Aiden Kennedy tackled in the backfield.
Yeah, I don't think running wide against this team is going to benefit you at all. I mean, occasionally you may get one, but I think overall you have to run right at this team. East Long Meadow appears to be doing a great job up front. The running backs are finding the holes. Magic Pinto, when he runs north to south, they're able to get the ball past the line of scrimmage and into the secondary, and I'm not sure you want to tangle with the speed of Putnam out wide here.
Loss of 6 on that play, so 2nd and 16. Sawyer in motion, and there's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Not a huge gain from East Long Meadow. We'll have to see the flags on. I believe it's offsides on Putnam. If that's the case, that'll be their 3rd offsides penalty in this game. And it is.
Yeah, you're right, Colin. That's just lack of focus there. I mean, you're trying to make a stop here to get the ball back, try and tie this ball game up. You can't make mistakes like that, especially against a good team like East Long Meadow.
So with the penalty, it'll be 2nd and 11 now for East Long Meadow. They're at the 27. Magic Pinto gets the handoff, cutting through. He's still on his feet. Lunging forward. Ball's loose, but he's in for a touchdown. Mike Magic Pinto picks up his 3rd touchdown of the game. What an explosive run for 27 yards.
Unbelievable. He cuts left, he cuts right, back left and back right again. Able to get the ball into the end zone, and the ball came out after his elbow hit the ground. But a great job there by Mike Magic Pinto.
6:50 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Spartans with a 25-12 lead. And Mike Magic Pinto continues to put on a show.
How many yards is Mike got? You needed 168 to make 1,000 yards.
He's over 150. I think he's over 158.
2-point conversion's good. Pass to Richard Yu in the corner. Spartans go up 15 now. That was interesting going for 2 there. Probably because of the thing that you mentioned earlier with the holder, having the problems with the different holders, and you're right on that, Colin. They went for 2 and they're able to pick it up. Magic Pinto's got to be close to 150 here tonight, I would think, right?
I believe so. I mean, early on, Aiden Kennedy, Chase Sawyer broke off a few big runs, but as the 2nd half got underway, it's been all Mike Magic Pinto leading the Spartans offense. 3 touchdowns for him and a bunch of yards, to say the least. The other touchdown for the Spartans coming on a 35-yard touchdown pass from Tyler Maloney to Riley Held.
That was exactly what he said exactly 168.
Bonavita back to kick it away. That one's squibbed. Odd bounce, but picked up at the 20. Putnam's been good returning kicks. He turns the corner, and he's finally taken out of bounds just shy of the 50-yard line.
Colin, we just got the report. Mike Magic Pinto is now at 1,000 yards on the season. 1,000 yards already in East Long Meadow's 5th game.
He finished last year with 2,022 yards and 30 touchdowns. We have a Putnam player down on the field. We'll take a quick break. Spartans up 27-12. Back here at East Long Meadow High School. 6:42 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 27-12 Spartans lead. And Ortiz drops back, throws one over the middle. That's complete for a 1st down and some more. Tackled by, looks like Ugalek Aranya on the tackle.
Richard came in with the tomahawk there, trying to strip the ball. Nice quick dump pass there by Putnam. Picks up probably 25 yards there on the play. As we were saying before we went to break, Colin, Mike Magic Pinto, 1,000 yards. Incredible midway through the 3rd quarter of his 5th game this year. You said last year 2,028 yards was the exact number?
2022, I believe.
2022. That's in jeopardy this year.
You have to wonder if he'll also go around that 30 touchdowns, as he's achieved quite a few this year, as Putnam's running back DeMont Davis.
What's he have? 3 tonight, right?
Yes, 3 tonight, 4 last week.
4 last week.
I think he's had a few.
He had another 4 game, didn't he? Wasn't the first game of the year against Amherst? Didn't he have 4?
It might have been, yeah. He's had a lot of good games. I think he had a couple against South Hadley to open the season. But
so that's probably 11, 12, 13 right there.
He's probably close to half of that.
It's incredible.
Second down. Davis. Not much of a gain there. Looks like Jacob DeMeo in on the tackle.
You know, that's one thing you could say. You know, it's great to have a good year, but you're really good when you come back and do it again. Especially as a junior, now a as a sophomore, now a junior. and still got a senior year to go.
That should be an exciting season to watch.
I'd love to know what the record is for touchdowns at East Long Meadow and yardage as a running back. That has to be in serious jeopardy probably this year.
Yeah. He's got a chance to shatter that record. 3rd and 4 for the Badgers. I mean, not Badgers. Beavers. Have a bit of a mind
You're thinking of
blank
Wisconsin.
there. Yeah.
You're thinking of some cheese you want.
False start there on Putnam, and it'll be 3rd down.
Putnam again shooting themselves in the foot here. Stay tuned for the end of the game. We'll have our offensive and defensive players of the game, as well as our LCAT play of the game.
I think I might know who's going to get offensive play.
Yeah, it's leaning one person right now. We'll see how it all turns out.
4 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter, and it's a 3rd and 10 for Putnam. Ortiz. That pass picked off, and he's got room to run. He could take it all the way. I think it's Chase Sawyer, and he's gone. Pick 6 for the Spartans. It's Aiden Kennedy, actually.
Aiden Kennedy with the pick 6, showing off the speed down the sidelines, pulling away from the defender. He put his hands out, and look what I found. That was an awful pass by Ortiz. I'm not sure what happened there, if it was deflected or what, but Kennedy, the beneficiary, shows his speed off, and the Spartans go up now by 21, looking to make it 22 or 23.
I believe he returned that one about 70 yards.
Yeah, that was 70 yards. I thought it was Sawyer as well, just like you did.
Yeah.
Couldn't see the number there. These numbers are tough to tell, the silver numbers. When they turn a certain way with the lights, it's hard to pick up, and you can only usually pick up one of the numbers, but nice job there, Aiden Kennedy.
Spartans continue to go for 2. If they convert, that would make it a 17, or excuse me, they just scored, so that would make it a 23-point game.
And they missed it there. They tried the same play they tried last time, and this time they come up without it.
So the Spartans now up 3 touchdowns, 33-12, 3:53 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Just got a score update in that game between number 2 Minnechaug at number 3 Central. It's really not close. Central up 26-0, I believe.
26-0, 3rd quarter. Central drawn away in that one, and looks like number 3 is going to get it back at number 2 here.
And interestingly enough, Thanksgiving Day, Spartans will take on currently number 1 in Western Mass, Long Meadow Lancers, here at East Long Meadow High School.
That should be a doozer. Hopefully it's not as cold as it was last year at Long Meadow. It was brutal last year, and some of us had to leave for a quarter to go get some coffees and have some extra sweatshirts brought to us.
That's Squib. And it's going to be returned to about the 40-yard line. .347 remaining 3rd quarter. Putnam with decent field position as they look to chip into this 21-point deficit.
Yeah, Putnam needs a touchdown here. They need 6-7 points right here, and they need it in a hurry. It's time winding down here in the 3rd quarter. 3:47 to go. Spartans up 21 points.
I remember that game, that Thanksgiving Day game last year was definitely fun to watch, as Madge Pinto had a big game, and it's a good win for the Spartans as pick up a 5 on that handoff.
Did East Long Meadow win it last year?
Yes, they did. First time in closer to 15
I can't remember.
years
I was frozen. I was absolutely frozen.
Had to be like single digits.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was. Below 0.
Second down and 4. And not much of a gain there, maybe a yard, so it'll be 3rd and 3.
Colin, it is still packed here at East Long Meadow. All fans still here enjoying this special night here on senior night. As I look around, I mean, jammed everywhere. There's got to be 22 or 23,000 people here tonight. Absolutely jammed. Hopefully we'll have the same turnout on Thanksgiving Day.
I think we might even see more.
Are you bringing the turkey on Thanksgiving?
I'll try. Oh, here's a big run for Putnam. He's still on his feet and he's taken down the 20-yard line. That's a huge run for a gain of, looked like,
that's almost 40 yards.
Yeah.
Nice job there. As he could have been brought down earlier there, able to stay on his feet, make a few cuts, picked up, looks like 38 yards on the play.
And these are the type of plays that Putnam needs to get back into this game. 2:16 to go in the third quarter. It's Beavers' first down.
And yes, Colin, we have had turkeys at the Thanksgiving Day game before. We'll see if we could do that again this year. And have a nice warm turkey here for us up in the booth.
I bet last year was probably frozen solid.
We didn't try to do it last year. Thank goodness.
Gain of a yard.
Would have been like eating an ice pack.
Second down.
I remember last year it was so cold I had to give my jacket to Jamie Rook, the nice guy that I am, and had to give her my coat so she could stay nice and warm during the game, and I was sitting there freezing. But that's the way I do things. That's the way I roll, so.
I didn't even make it to the second half. I was just that cold. I was just out. 2nd and 9. Oh, there's a sack. Oh, wait a sec. That one fooled me.
That was an inside handoff there. And Ortiz comes up limping there near the Putnam bench.
I think everyone in the crowd might have thought that was a sack, but good play fake. Picks up a couple of yards. So it'll be 3rd down.
Tell everybody on there to come to sit.
3rd down. 40 seconds left in the quarter. Ortiz rolls out to his left. He's in trouble. Throws it down the field to the end zone.
Offensive.
And dropped, but there's going to be pass interference.
That's going to be offensive pass interference,
Yes.
which will probably be declined here, I would imagine. But, yeah, he blatantly pushed off there right in front of the referee or the back judge. And I think they'll decline it here, right, Colin? Bring up 4th down and 9.
Yeah, the refs I think just signaled that it was declined. Yes, it is. However, you have to wonder if Putnam will go for it. I believe they will.
They have to. They don't have a choice. 3 touchdowns they're down by. If it was 2 touchdowns and a field goal, they might. I don't even know if they can kick it from here. This be a 38-yarder.
Yeah, that's
36-yarder.
That's a very tough field goal.
4th and 9.
Don Mackey has just told us he's going to bring the turkey this year. That's awesome. Thank you very much,
great
Don.
to
We
hear.
appreciate that. I love the skin on the outside of the turkey. That's the best part.
4th down. In trouble. Laser, that's incomplete. Turnover on downs. And the Spartans are going to get it back. And you have to wonder if Mike Magipinto has something up his sleeve on this drive.
Well, Magipinto putting the pressure on there, able to force the quarterback with a high throw. And Spartans going to get the ball back here. Mikey Magic. We're going to call him Mikey Magic from now on. As he's going for touchdown number 4 tonight.
With 3 games remaining after this one before playoff time, it's going to be interesting to see how many touchdowns and how many yards Mike Magipinto picks up from here on out.
he's kind of like magic. You think he's there, and all of a sudden he's not. He's gone.
Handoff here to Aiden Kennedy. And he picks up about 6 yards, second down. 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter, and it looks like the Spartans are just going to let it tick out. And they will. So the final seconds of the third tick off. The score is 33-12. Eastlawn Meadow leads Putnam. And we'll be back to bring you the fourth quarter of action along with the offensive, defensive, and play of the game. Fourth quarter about to begin back here at Eastlawn Meadow High School. You're watching Spartans football here on LCAT. And Maloney is going to hand it off. And a solid gain from Mike Magipinto, and that'll pick up a first down.
Yeah, and this is where Eastlawn Meadow's running game can really put this one away. If they could take like a nice 7 or 8 minute drive, even if they don't score, I mean, they're already up 3 touchdowns, but clock is definitely something they want to work on right here and put this game away.
Very fast-paced game.
Yeah, very quick here.
Only about an hour and 40 minutes in, and we're already here at the fourth quarter. Handoff to the outside. And a short pickup of 3 by Chase Sawyer.
Colin, we've just been brought the ticker tape for tonight's attendance. I was off a little bit. 21,408. 21,408 here tonight at Eastlawn Meadow High School.
I feel like we can do better than that.
Yeah, I think on Thanksgiving Day we're going to break that for sure. Spartans obviously continue to have some success, bring the people out here. Could go to 4-1 here tonight. Looks like they will.
Magipinto breaking through. Oh, he's got room to run.
See
He's
ya.
at the 30, 20, 10, 5. He's gone. That's number 4.
The Magic Man, Mikey Magic, to the house.
You just can't stop him. You just can't. I think that's 1 every quarter so far.
It's incredible, it really is. The more I watch it, the more amazed I get. And he was right alongside that defender, and within a matter of 4 strides, he was 3 yards in front. It was just, he's gone.
Spartans will go for a point after attempt. This to make it 40-12. Bonavita splits the uprights with 10:45 remaining in the fourth quarter. Something to think about. I wonder how many fantasy points Mike Magipinto would be getting.
He'd be my first pick overall, I can tell you that. And if I didn't have it, I'd trade my first, second, and third for him.
I think 4 touchdowns in my league would probably get you at least 25 points.
Well, it's 24, right? Because it's 6 per,
Yeah.
right? So it's 24 plus 220 yards here tonight, roughly?
Yeah.
I mean, that was what? How far was that run? 60? 65?
Most of his touchdown runs have been from a good distance away. He did have that one 10-yarder. That one was 62, I'm hearing.
62 yards. So Mike nearing 1,100 yards now. It might be over it, actually. It's incredible because you keep seeing it game in and game out, and it happens over and over, and you think, maybe the defense isn't that good, or maybe they have such big holes up front. But you see a lot of it, people getting hands on him. You can't bring him down. He's just so quick.
Putnam returning the kick, and very strong tackle there, the 25-yard line.
I mean, he's got speed you compare to, I remember Mike Bartholet. I remember Bryce McAllister.
Yeah.
They had blowaway speed where all of a sudden you were ready to reach for him to tackle him, and all of a sudden they were just gone. And I'm not sure. He looks like he might be quicker.
That'd be an interesting 40-yard dash to watch.
Yeah.
Putnam here on offense. And that run picks up about 7 yards, so it'll be second down.
Colin, I think for Thanksgiving Day, we should sit right in the middle of the band.
Yeah.
I think we should sit right in the middle, and that way we won't be able to hear a thing each other says the whole game. And we'll see how the fans like it at home.
Yeah, they're sitting here right in front of us, and it seems like they're playing louder than ever here tonight.
It always seems to get loud when when we're talking. I don't know. When we're quiet, there's no playing.
10 minutes remaining in this one. 40-12 lead for the Spartans. And an outside handoff may have just picked up a first down for Putnam, and I think it has. As that one went to Eberhardt, sophomore. So Putnam picks up a first down. They're down 28 points, so this game's starting to slip away. With 9.5 minutes remaining. First and 10 from the 40. That fake handoff goes for a half a yard.
And again, Colin, I'd like to thank our crew, our field camera, Nina Fazio and Tyler Hadley. Tyler all covered up there with the hood, is that him?
Yep.
Looks a little cold down there. Nina fighting the weather as well. She's missing her sidekick, Ariel Vernadakis, who we hope gets better soon, having a little pain in her hip, so hopefully everything's okay.
Tonight,
I did see her here, yeah, but she's not on duty, so hopefully everything is okay with her. Also like to thank our sports camera person here tonight, Jamie Rook, and the executive producer, Mr. Don Mackey. I'm Tony Santinello with Colin Casey, having a blast up here at East Long Meadow.
Pitch to the right side, that's Davis. And he's got a gain of a yard. Third down, and down the stretch, Spartans' defense has been incredible. They've really stopped the run a lot better than they were doing in the first and second quarters of this game. They've just been rock solid. As we'll see how they fare on 3rd and 7, trying to stop Putnam with 8 minutes remaining in this very quick-moving game. Putnam with 3rd down. They just run it again, and it's going to be a first down. Solid carry there for about 10 yards. Now, Tony, as we near the end of this game, for offensive player, I really don't think there's a question who's getting this.
No, you're spot on, Colin. There's one guy and one guy only, and that goes to number 10, Mike Magic Man Magipinto. He's going to be our Pizza Shop offensive player of the game here tonight. 4 touchdowns. We're going to say 230 yards, roughly, on the ground, and just incredible night for Mike Magipinto as he gets over the 1,000-yard mark in 2014.
First down, and he's got nowhere to run. Swallowed up. But it looks like Tommy Manderwright on that tackle. He blocked a punt earlier. It's going to be 2nd and 14.
And our LCAT play of the game. It's a tough one here. You got a guy with 4 touchdowns, and really, I mean, you could pick any one of his runs. They were all tremendous runs. But we're going to go on the other side of the ball here. The pick 6 from Aiden Kennedy. Let's go take a look at that right now.
Ortiz. That pass picked off. And he's got room to run. He could take it all the way. I think it's Chase Sawyer, and he's gone. Pick 6 for the Spartans. It's Aiden Kennedy, actually.
Aiden Kennedy with the pick 6, showing off the speed down the sidelines, pulling away from the defender. He put put his hands out, and look what I found. That was an awful pass by Ortiz. I'm not sure what happened there, if it was deflected or what, but Kennedy, the beneficiary, shows his speed off, and the Spartans go up now by 21, looking to make it 22 or 23.
I believe he returned that one about 70 yards.
Yeah, that was 70 yards.
Yeah, just a real nice job.
That's your LCAP play of the game as Ortiz rolls out here.
Oh, great defense.
Richard Yu showing the hops.
Flag on the play. Thrown at the very beginning of the play. Maybe an offsides on East Long Meadow. We'll have to see.
Yep,
and
offsides.
It is.
So yeah, great play there, Colin, by Aiden Kennedy, taking it to the house. And that one really, that was the finishing touches here as East Long Meadow was up, I believe at the time, 27-12. That put them up by 3 scores, and that really put the game out of reach for Putnam. But Aiden Kennedy, tonight's LCAT play of the game.
As they move the chains, clock remains stopped. 6:12 remaining. First and 10 for Putnam. Ortiz drops back, firing down the field, and that's in and out of the hands of Javion Richardson.
That was a great throw by Ortiz there, and Richardson just misjudged it. Absolutely perfect throw where only he's going to catch the ball, and I think he just misjudged it looking up maybe into the lights, I don't know. But unable to come down with it. That could have been 6 easily for Putnam.
Yeah, make a post route there, and he got some good space, but just couldn't corral that.
Riley Hill checks out the game now.
He had a touchdown very early in this game. Kind of forgotten about that because of how strong the Spartans' ground game has been. We haven't seen a lot through the air, but he did have a receiving touchdown in this one. Hand off to the left. Solid tackling there from Jeremy Venn. And that should be a pickup about 6 yards.
Also like to give a shout out to Tyler Brown. Hopefully he's okay. We saw him leave the field here earlier tonight, not feeling well. And hopefully it was just some dehydration, maybe cramps or something. But hopefully he'll be better and back with the Spartans next week.
Also something to think about, Tony, the Lazio defensive player of the game. Who you got?
I'm still mulling that one over here. We got a couple choices here on defense. I'm going to let this last 5 minutes play out here and see what we can come up with.
All right. It's third down and about 5. 5:15 remaining in this one. 40-12 lead for the Spartans. And that run's going to go for just about nothing. Jeremy Venn and looks like kicker Ben Bonavita in on that tackle.
That was Ben Bonavita there.
I remember growing up with him, being a close friend to his. He was also a defensive end when he played during Pee Wee, so maybe going back to his childhood position.
Hey, he looks like a big kid, Benny.
He can really bring it on the mound, too, in baseball.
Yeah, he had a superb year this year. Really a surprise, I think. I don't think East Long Meadow counted on him for much early on, and then they brought him up in tremendous success on the mound and at the plate, I believe.
Yes.
I believe he had a very good year batting as well.
Ortiz to the right. Solid run there. He's still going, and he's finally taken down. And that handoff went to Norberto Marrero, the junior, number 42. So as we approach the final 4 minutes of this game, Putnam driving here, maybe trying to score one for pride. Spartans defense, for the most part, has been very difficult to get by.
Yeah, they played a good game tonight. They really have.
Another handoff to the left side. He's got space to run. And taken down about the 8-yard line.
So the first couple scores, East Long Meadow scored, and then Putnam came back and answered. And, it looked like it could have been anybody's ball game early on. And the big turnover before the half, or was it the punt that led to good field position for East Long Meadow that they ended up bringing in right before the half, 4 or 5 minutes ago, that really kind of gave them some distance here in this ball game. They've been able to pull away.
And that's going to go for a loss. Third down coming up. 2:45 remaining. Tommy Mannerite on that tackle.
All right, I think I've made up my mind here, Colin. Tonight's Lescio Defensive Player of the Game. He may have deserved it last week and didn't get it, but this week here we're going to give it to Chase Sawyer.
Yeah, he didn't have any interceptions, but he did a real nice job covering a lot of those wideouts from Putnam that can be very dangerous.
Yeah, he did. He had a good ball game, provided some very good coverage, did make one touchdown saving deflection there. We saw it to our right down here, but that was at a crucial point in the game as well. So hats off tonight to Chase Sawyer, our Leccio Defensive Player of the Game.
Final 2 minutes, crowd just buzzing still. And there's a fumble on the play. Ref's looking to see who has it. And it's a Spartans ball. So Putnam not able to score there, and the Spartans to just run the clock out with 1:55 remaining. Third turnover of the game from the Beavers. For a gain of 1. Second and 7. 1:40 remaining. Earlier today in school, Tony, there was a pep rally, as we're getting a flag here on Spartans for holding, but there's a pep rally today, and there were a lot of teachers today that had their heads shaved for breast cancer awareness, and that really pumped up Spartan Nation.
Really?
Going into this game. Yeah, Mr. Eckstein was one of them.
No way.
Yep.
Wow.
Mr. Cerencione also. Mrs. Stark, whose son, of course, is battling cancer now.
Okay.
And it was a really fun pep rally this afternoon.
Very good. I'm glad to hear that. It's always nice. The pep rallies are always fun. I remember I went to one, I think it was last year here, and it was incredible. Nice time here in Summit. And as always, Colin, last year it was on. You could watch it again here on LCAT. Tune into your local programming guide to find out when it will be on. But the pep rally was fun, and like you said, that's great to hear. It's fun again this year.
It's Owen Kavanaugh taking the snap now. Back up. A little bit of a loss, but the Spartans really just nothing other than running the clock out, and they will improve to 4-1 as they got 3 big games coming up against, and I'm not quite sure what the order is, but Minnechaug, Westfield, and then they close with West Springfield, all on the road.
Yeah, tough schedule ahead for East Long Meadow, no doubt, but I'll tell you, Colin, they have the talent to do it. They tremendous running game. They have the premier player in Western Mass and Mike Magipinto. And we haven't seen much out of Tyler Maloney here tonight, but we know he can definitely play the position if he has to carry the load for a little bit too. So Aiden Kennedy as well, and the list goes on. They continue to play good defense. They'll be able to score enough points to get the W's.
Spartans going into this game number 4. You have to wonder if their ranking will increase with a probable loss from Minnechaug, as they were being dominated by Central earlier tonight. Final 20 seconds in this one, and Tony, as final seconds tick off, any last thoughts?
Yeah, it's a great game here tonight, as we talked about. Mike Magipinto, again, the difference maker. East Long Meadow moves to 4-1 on the year. An impressive victory here tonight. They took it from the beginning of the game and controlled this one.
So that's a game. As clock ticks down to 0, and the Spartans win here on senior night against the Putnam Beavers, 40-12. So the Spartans move to 4-1. They finish the season with 3 on the road, and we will see you next week against, I'm not sure actually who's against, but we'll see you next week on the road. Alongside Tony Santinello, I'm Colin Casey. So long, everyone.
Take care.